Alright, let's let the stream warm up.
Alright.
It is time, once again, to make myself suffer.
Suffer more.
Yeah, this one's yeah, this one's gonna be something.
This game's special.
Oh yes. So a long time ago, let me just load up my spreadsheet because I have all this stuff saved in a spreadsheet. Because of course I do. Hard drive, important streams. So in this spreadsheet, I have a list of things that I have done. So, back in 2020, when it was new, we did Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. Did I do that blind? I think I did.
Yes. Yes, you did.
God, that was a mistake.
That was... No, it was not a mistake. It was hilarious. It was great.
And then before that, we did in 2018, we did Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped in the Insane Trilogy on the Switch, and we did an entire run where we just got Platinum Relics.
That was
absolutely amazing. And off the back of just having done Ratchet Gladiator in Exterminator mode, yep, we're back at it again.
We're doing the other Crash 4.
We're doing the other Crash 4, the first one, the worst one, but the one that's probably significantly less insane to 100%.
Yeah, this one... Is this the one where blondes have more fun?
No, it's Twin Sanity.
That's what I thought. I just wasn't sure it was one of those games.
So,
Oh, I thought you were gonna call him Willie for a sec.
hang on, let's go deep.
How deep? Sorry. No, I don't know.
Hang on. God, I hate the GameCube's D-pad.
Oh, you have to do this on a GameCube D-pad?
Not on the D-pad, but that's right, instinct.
Oh.
Wombat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's going deep.
I'm going deep. This is the original Crash Bandicoot 4. A lot of people don't like this game. I understand why.
Imbeciles! Fools! Nincompoops! Can't you idiots do anything right? According to this, your track record for spreading evil is pathetic. Ooka ooka, it's not our fault that Richard Bandicoot is to blame. I will not let anything stand in the way of evil. Especially not a brainless orange marsupial. Crash must
Here we go.
eliminated.
Ooka Ooka, need I remind you that Crash always finds a way to defeat us? Maybe he's just too good for us.
Enough excuses! You find
I was just to say the sound mixing in this game is SA2 levels of bad.
or else. How do I get into these situations?
Noted.
There must be something we can come up with. Say, Doctor, haven't you been tinkering with some kind of new secret weapon in your laboratory?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is also the last Crash game to have Clancy Brown as Cortex, I think.
He's referring to this super secret weapon.
Yeah, sounds right.
Because I think Lex Lang took over in Twin Sanity.
I believe so.
Enough bickering!
Also, Clancy Brown as Uka Uka.
Well, in my scientific endeavors, I've been able to create a genetically advanced superweapon of unbelievable strength. But the power source is the final missing crucial element. Elements. Yes, the elementals. Right, the elementals, that's it. If released, their destructive energy could create enough power to bring my secret weapon to life. We have a weapon capable of crushing mountains, demolishing entire cities, and wiping Crash Bandicoot off the face of the earth forever. Get ready to face my wrath, Crash Bandicoot.
So yes, super weapon that requires elemental masks to power it.
Just like the other Crash 4.
There is an uncanny amount of similarities between the two games.
I wonder if it was on purpose.
It might have been, you know.
You put up a Discord share just so I can hear it.
No, it cannot be. Oh, no.
That JPEG.
What's going on? Oh no! Crash! Look out!
Is everyone all right? It appears that my evil twin brother Uka Uka is up to his no-good tricks again. I must find out what he is planning. I'll meet up with you later.
God, early Aku Aku has such a good voice.
Is it Greg Eagles?
It's not at this point, no.
Aw, sad.
You have gotten my attention, Uka Uka. What kind of diabolical scheme do you and Dr. Cortex have planned this time? No schemes. Just some old familiar faces dropping by for a visit. No, not the elementals. Uka Uka, why did you release them? Don't you know what happened the last time they were free? So they were responsible for a few earthquakes, floods, and that little ice age a couple of centuries back. You worry too much, brother. You cannot restrain them, Uka.
At this point, it's Mel Winkler.
They are far too dangerous.
Okay.
This could spell disaster for us all.
On the contrary, Aku Aku, it spells disaster for you and that precious planet you care so much about. Destroy him!
You won't get away with this. Who's going to stop us?
Meanwhile,
Crash, Coco, it is just as I feared. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have freed a group of destructive masks known as the Elementals. We must
so,
find the
4 evil masks
them before they
called the Elementals.
and all
Guess what their powers are. Anyway,
The only way to stop the elementals' destructive nature is to imprison them with the use of ancient crystals. Each elemental can be returned back to their hibernation state with a total of 5 crystals. We must act quickly. Coco, what is the status of the new portal chamber you've been working on?
It's almost finished. A few little adjustments here and there, and it'll be ready to go.
Well done, Coco. This gives us the ideal opportunity to test it. We must hurry.
Gentlemen, behold.
behold! This is a Dr. Weird segment.
It is absolutely one, yeah.
Also, Purah's here. Purah doesn't turn up in the game at any point.
Or got adopted. Don't worry about it. Team mascot and all that.
Okay, all systems are ready and operational.
It's time we evened up the odds in our favor.
So we're playing the GameCube version because my PS2 copy is scratched to fuck, and also it has the world's longest loading times, like Sonic 06 levels of get a coffee.
Oh right, oh right, I forgot the PS2 Wrath of Cortex has awful loading times.
And even though I just picked a new game, it has spat me out in...
In what?
It has spat me out in a
This is
save...
like an old... Yeah, like this is a different save, isn't it?
No, because I've never platinumed this game. It has legitimately just spat me out. With 106%.
Oh. Is
What
that
just
why you
happened?
typed Wombat? Is that why you typed Wombat?
Is that a thing? Hang on.
I don't know. That or the memory card you're using already had a...
I
Wrath
clicked
of
new
Cortex
game.
game.
Hang on. Wait. Hold up.
Okay. It's actually a thing!
It's actually a... Holy fuck. Right, we're done.
I just looked it up. You type in Wombat, it's a new name, and it does that.
Whoops.
This is the greatest thing you've ever done in a Crash game.
So, Surprise? Anyway.
All right, that's the stream. You can all go home now.
Yeah, you can all go home now.
Watching.
Right, let's not call it Wombat.
Oh my god.
I just stumbled upon that. Right. I'm gonna clickbait the fuck out of this upload on YouTube.
Oh my god. That was
Holy
great.
shit, that's brilliant. So what happened? Well, I typed my username as Wombat and it just kind of did it.
Crash Bandicoot, my old nemesis. How the heck are you? Still gathering crystals? Old habits die hard, don't they? My days are being spent on something much more intriguing. Meet Crunch, my newest creation.
This is the creature who keeps sabotaging your master plan? Ha! You gotta be kidding. I'll exterminate this field rat in no time.
Let me just check who Crunch's voice actor is in this game.
Crunch, your time with Crash will come soon enough. Isn't he brilliant? A testament to my true scientific genius. A real Bandicoot warrior. Unlike you, Crash. Oh well, we all make mistakes. Ta-ta for now.
Yes, it is. It is in
It's
fact
what?
Kevin Michael Richardson. Alright, so accidental 100% jump scare over.
Jump scare. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. All right.
I was a bit confused when it spat me out.
What are you looking at, fuzzhead? I'm Rocco, the Earth Elemental. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex woke me from my captive slumber, and now I'm free to pulverize whatever gets in my way. Oh, don't even think about collecting those crystals, Crump. Because if you do, I'm gonna bury you alive.
So every mask, well, 3 of the masks in this game have famous voice actors. I don't know how they got them. Oh, I know how they got one of them.
When you say famous, you're talking about like movies or
Yeah.
or what? All right.
Actually, no. One of them is... One of them's Jess Harnell, which is, you know,
Okay, that's fine.
the future voice of Crash. One of them I can understand how they got. And then there's the other 2 where I'm like, how the fuck did you pull this off?
Well, I don't know any of that, so please educate me.
So the Earth Elemental Rocco is voiced by, I will have to Google his name, but Biff from Back to the Future.
Oh, okay.
Which is,
I mean, it explains the voice at least.
yeah, it's... It is, in fact, that guy whose name always escapes me.
I've never actually seen Back to the Future, so I couldn't tell you.
But this is a nice, simple level. You know, your initial...
Initial
Standard
being an ice
platformer.
level is kind of rare.
So one of the biggest complaints people have with this game, apart from the fact it looks kind of ugly, is that for some... So Crash 3 had this problem. And if you actually divvy it up by how many levels there are, Crash 3 actually did it worse, is that there's not actually many platforming stages in this game.
Oh, it's like just straight line stuff?
And lots of vehicles.
Oh,
The reason people, I think, are more forgiving on Crash 3 is because this game is kind of just like... You know, like how Enter the Dragonfly was Spyro 3 again? This is very much Crash 3 again.
Again, yeah.
Only not as good.
Yeah. Just like Into the Dragonfly, it was Spyro 3 again, just nowhere near as good.
That is... Yep, that's the main problem. Okay. What I actually want is that.
The elephant or the platform?
The platform.
Right.
So, Death Route in the first level. I'll actually tell you something this game doesn't have. So, it doesn't have backtracking.
Oh, that's actually very nice.
It's got going back to a previous warp room and all that kind of stuff. But, by and large...
No backtracking within a level.
Within a level, yep. Now excuse me,
That's
I
fine
just
by me.
touched that nitro. And then also... Fuck that up. And because this is a Crash Bandicoot game, we just managed to save the blue gem. There you go, job done, we've got it. I don't... When does the blue... Where is the blue gem path in this game? Not for a while. So, yeah, welcome to the original Crash Bandicoot 4. It's, fine. Like... I will, this is genuinely true, probably play Enter the Dragonfly before this.
Really?
Really, like,
Wow.
this game's more polished, but I can see myself going back to Enter the Dragonfly easier.
It's because it's Spyro or what?
Part of it is probably because it's Spyro and I'm me. The other part of it is probably because the lowest parts of Enter the Dragonfly are nowhere near the lowest parts of this game.
Oh. So it's got the Spyro 3 problem.
It's got the Spyro 3 problem where the lows are... Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I can't bring myself to play Spyro 3 again. When it's bad, it's very bad. Look at you, Double Dragon. That's like the worst one, but I know it's not the only one. The Double Dragon one is just awful.
Crystal. What we're probably gonna do is save getting all the doing the time trials for the endgame. Just do it all in
That makes the most sense to me, honestly.
one fell swoop. Because that's how we roll. Alright, there's the gems, and it's time to... Oh, prepare your ears.
I doesn't pull it out of his ass.
Just prepare your ears for the sound for the sounds you're gonna hear during this level. It's loud.
Okay. Consider my ears prepared.
Yeah, it's
Betty's asking if you're gonna stream to Insanity after this.
No, not yet. I'll probably go back to Spyro first.
Makes sense.
And then come back to Crash. I've got to go back to Jack and Daxter at some point as well.
Which one?
2.
Okay. Like, as long as it's not 3.
No, 3 will be eventually, because I want to get to X.
You could skip 3 and go right to X.
Yeah, I could.
At least 2 is interesting.
2 is interesting
Three's
and
just
very hard.
Yeah. 3's just kind of there. Oh, it's just to get all the crates, right? They're like directly below you, isn't it? There it is.
Also, it's worth mentioning, all the enemies in these flying levels and some other levels are just the bosses from Crash 3. They got relegated to Mook.
Lol.
So yeah, all the guys shooting at us there was NG and Entropy, Tiny and Dingodile. And Zoobled. Where's Nico?
I don't know.
Want a piece of me, Bandicoot?
Probably driving the bus.
Do ya? Wuss.
He's probably driving with us, actually.
It's 2 o'clock over there. Pretty sure he's driving the bus.
Let's see. Rocco is...
Oh, why are we playing Sonic 3D Blast?
Voiced by Thomas F. Wilson. There you go. Also, welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2 Entranced.
Yeah, I remember the crunch levels in that game. They were...
The good old atmosphere.
I find them... I didn't like them very much, but mostly because they were boring compared to the rest of the game, which was actually kind of fun.
The atmosphere stages in this game, they're a lot more physics-based. I say physics-based. The physics fuck you up a lot more than you expect. But also there's a lot less... It's a lot less perspective fuckery, because obviously it's actually 3D and not
Right.
the GBA.
Sonic Advance 2.
Also, there's just random shortcuts throughout the level full of Nitro. There's nothing on them, just... They're there.
Good, but you missed several boxes.
Oh god. I do have a pretty good memory of this game's secrets, actually. Another interesting thing about this game. So, every level has its own music.
Oh!
So there is
That's actually kinda
there's
cool.
no more this type of level has its own music. It's like, no, every stage has its own music. Which is
Okay.
odd.
I guess for
That-
Crash gaming, that's just odd.
That's where they put all the effort.
Worse things have happened.
Yeah. I feel like I'm playing Donkey Kong Country. Just
you
from
are.
the aesthetic.
Yeah, I got that. I got that feel as well.
I'm waiting for the fucking Ewoks to start jumping out of the trees and... There's my surprisingly bioluminescent crystal. There's nothing on that path. Checkpoint.
I guess Crash just like makes the crystals appear instead of pulling them out of various parts of his body.
Yeah.
I kind of miss him vomiting out a crystal from his mouth. That was definitely my favorite of the animations.
I'm fairly sure they only added that for the Insane Trilogy.
Oh, darn.
Most of those got added for the Insane Trilogy, actually, except... Actually, no, I think pulling him out of his ass was always there, just not
Pulling him out of
graphic.
his ass. Yeah, pulling him out of his ass was always there. And then I think his ear was always there as well.
I mean, he kind of pulls him out of his ass. Alright, wizards and lizards. As opposed
Wizards and lizards!
My god, we're being spoiled. Dear lord. Oh yeah, the thing this game has, every warp room has a chase level. Yeah.
The chase levels in Crash always make me sad. But, like, the thing that would like fix the chase levels is if you're running away from the camera instead of towards it.
Let's just
You also
restart
fear
that
being
level.
dead.
I died. There's a death route here, I think. Yeah, that was good. Dead. Rip.
Dude.
Also, I just realised the GameCube version doesn't have the funky falling through a vortex loading screens. It just has a black loading screen,
Oh.
which is kind of boring when you think about it. Interesting place to put the bonus platform there.
Nice. Sorry, the video's just a little bit behind.
Oh, he did!
Bonuses, deaths don't affect the death count, right?
Nope.
Alright, same as it's always been.
There has never been a Crash game, and if there ever is, then A, I have a feeling it would have been Toys to Bob that did it. And B, that is sadistic. Nice stained glass there of the good doctor. So yeah, nothing too taxing yet. That's what in the PS2 version, the icon of Crash there is animated.
I mean, it's still kind of animated because it blinks.
Is it? It does count, right? Thank fuck for that. Anyway, yeah, we've been chased by the most cartoony dragon.
Yeah. Is there a Crash game where boxes broken by the chaser didn't count?
I am convinced there is.
But you just don't remember which one
I
it
just
is?
don't remember which one it is. Now, that could be a complete Mandela effect.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too, because I also feel like it exists, but I couldn't tell you which one it is.
Also, my controller is vibrating like fucking crazy right now. So believe it or not, that fire does actually hurt.
Oh, the little pebbles coming out of the fireplace. Got it.
Also, you're gonna notice something about the death routes in this game.
A lot of nitro crates.
A lot of nitro crates. Because the whole no backtracking thing means there is no normal crates at all.
Right.
Get back to that death root. Come on.
Oh, the box is already broken. Will still count?
No. It's just every death route ends in a teleporter.
Oh.
So I intend to
And
get
it
to the
drops-
end, grab the gem, die.
Got it. Oh, when you say teleported, like exiting the level?
Exiting the level, yeah.
Got it.
I just realised there was a painting of the Komodo brothers there.
Oh, that's a funny death animation.
Also, no death route music. Which is just kinda... I don't know. Feels... wrong? The fuck was that, Brain?
Mm.
Ain't running a fucking chariot here. Engage the circle button. Well,
The nitro
X.
crate. Do the nitro crates count for
Yes.
like crates built in a level? Okay.
so any stage that has a death route will have a nitro detonator. And there is no regular crates at all on death routes. So on the one hand, that's an improvement from obviously 2 and 3, but at the same time, I don't know. Feels like something's missing. Like a lot of the variety on death routes is just kind of gone. Because now every death route is just going to be a path with nitro crates and a bit of platforming. And I'm fairly sure they're all 3D as well. I don't think there's a 2D death route at all. Right, let's dodge these. Green gem. Thankfully not hidden behind a sewer pipe this time.
I have to go. My planet needs me.
Here I come, Satan. Hey, that's how I intend to go. Yeah, I'm brave. All right. That was a nice.
Yep, it was me stretching to check my email.
Just say like Outlook.
Oh, I'm gonna shake, rattle, and roll your Bandicoot butt.
Thanks.
I was waiting for like. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Never mind.
Don't finish that sentence. Right, compactor reactor. This is half vehicle, half stage. Though apparently it takes a while to load. Alright, you got to lean on the minecart to avoid stuff, and that is your only control. Also, thankfully, it only vibrates. Jesus Christ, that frame rate. It only vibrates when you're not leaning, so my hand is not being permanently massaged. I wonder what this version of the game runs like on the Xbox. Because there was an Xbox version.
Yeah.
Also, I love this enemy design. That's all he does.
What, the rock? What, the rock or the dude who throws flasks?
The dude who throws a single flask directly in front of him.
Got it.
Like, come on, guys. I can just walk around you.
He gets paid to throw, not to look.
I don't think Cortex pays him.
Well, that would explain why then.
Oh, here we go. Right, that's a little bit taxing.
Anyway, back to the normal programming.
Yeah, back to our regularly scheduled Crash Bandicooting. Casually walk past all you guys, watch the frame rate absolutely tank. There we go. It's nice being able to just get a box gem when you first go through. Like, boom, there you go.
Yeah. It does feel good.
Feels good, yeah. Makes me nice and happy. Alright, rumble in the rocks.
Well, looks like the Bandicoot's been busy collecting crystals. I warned you, Bandicoot.
Finally, I get to wrap my fingers around your puny orange neck.
Alright, let's see if I can legally classify this as a boss fight.
I remember the first one being very trivial.
So all you gotta do is hit the rocks.
Like, all you have to do is just touch them?
Touch those rocks, turn them blue. Once all of them are blue, you damage crunch. Thing is, he can touch them too and turn them fiery. At which point they will either wait a while before they cool down and go back to normal, or you can touch them yourself, take a bit of damage to turn them back to normal.
I'm just watching the heads of Crash and Crunch in the corner, just kind of like...
Vibing.
Yeah.
Look at these rocks at. Oh, there.
Pretty sure you just hit a weird cycle.
Okay, he's hit 1, 2. I don't think anything happens if he hits all of them.
You want to find out or what?
No, not really.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But yeah, this ain't really a fight to write home about. Behold, the only new power-up in the entire game. I can now sneak along suspended nitro crates, so nitro crates that don't bounce. However, you have to start sneaking on the same level as the nitro crates.
This feels...
Very situational.
Yes. And that means probably useless. Except for like one specific situation where you have to use it.
Is going to put an end to that interfering bandicoot. You are beginning to test my patience. I'm working on it, Uka Uka. Listen, Crash, you may have outsmarted Rocco, but there are 3 more elemental masks where he came from. And just as luck would have it, they are all significantly more powerful. Ha! I have no doubt that the water elemental, Wawa, will make sure you never see the light of day. Yeah.
Wawa.
Wawa. However, you are not ready.
I'm aware. I remember from the last time what you told me about him.
You are not ready.
No, none of us are ready.
But who voices Wawa?
I remember who voices Wawa.
I have many questions about how they manage this.
I don't... Well, to be fair, he was in Toy Story.
Crash Bandicoot, you've got some nerve setting foot into my domain without an invitation. Don't talk back to me. I'll fix that attitude problem of yours.
Why is it Ali Ermi?
Yeah, the only explanation I have is that Arlie Ermy was in Toy Story as Sarge. So, like, maybe he was just kind of okay with it.
How old was Ali Ermi at this point?
I don't know. He would have been pretty old. Hold on, let me see. What year this game came out in? 2000?
2004?
2004.
Or 2003, 2002, that area.
You've been just under 60, which I guess makes sense.
Alright. Let's begin Ali Ermi's section of levels. Is a phrase.
It's a phrase we are in this case required to say.
Yeah, right, sorry. Because the name Wawa is A, stupid.
Yeah.
But also, you know, everyone's done the edits of using the drill sergeant quotes.
I haven't seen them, but I'm also not at all surprised.
No, it still works. Hearing he's gonna fucking gouge out your eyes and skull fuck you just kinda works. Like, a threat from this guy hits different.
That's true.
Of course I spun that as it was a TNT.
Hey, got him.
Anyway, this is the chase level for this warp room, so we're getting out of the way.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, fun fact about who made this game. You said Sonic 3D Blast earlier.
I did.
It is in fact Traveler's Tales.
Ah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
And that's it. That is that exact formation you see there. Pretty much the only use case this game ever gives. Which is
Have you ever
just
seen like a line of 5 or 6 like that?
there
That's
is
when it works,
like
but,
at the very end of the game, they ask you to do it in like 3D and stuff. Over an elaborate line of Nitro, but beyond that, no, that's pretty much it. You're in 2D, here's a straight line of Nitro boxes, get to tiptoeing.
Alright then.
Right, speaking of, I need to hit all these boxes while holding down the A button to go faster. Although I don't think it actually... Yeah, it does. Right,
But does.
so you do have to hold the A button down, otherwise they will fuck you up.
Alright. They are an instant death ball.
Also, this Jeep, in this section, actually doesn't control that bad. All you gotta do is hold down the A button to go faster, and you can't just move left to right. It kind of works. It's a bit unruly, but you know, it does the job. When we see this Jeep later in the game, we're all gonna fucking hate it.
I understand.
I'm gonna slow down in here, because there is no... And here they come. I mean, the chases in this game are at least interesting. You know, again, they're all visually distinct scenarios. Just this one happens to be a stampede of rhinos.
Long live the king!
In many respects, yes, that is kind of what's happening.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
I mean, it's not a... What killed Mufasa? It was, well, Scar. But
It wasn't rhinos.
it wasn't rhinos, it was...
I think it was like wildebeest.
it was wildebeest, wasn't
I
it?
think it was wildebeest or something. I'm pretty sure. There aren't a lot of like bovines that live in Africa.
No, it's been a while since I watched The Lion King, which I think my girlfriend's ears just perked up somewhere.
It's also been a while for me too. I'm pretty sure it was wildebeest because I think that's the only animal of that variety you would ever find there.
So, seashell shenanigans. Oh, this is very fun for my accent. One of 2 underwater levels. This is the less offensive of them. However, neither of them are good. So,
Darn.
they're big, they're spacious, there's shit coming at you from off screen like that. And it is very easy to miss a box.
So it's Atlantica in the Kingdom Hearts games.
Except 2, where it's a fucking musical.
Oh, it's 2 when it's the music one, alright.
Yeah, 2
That's
is where
probably,
it's a musical.
That's either better or worse, and I don't know how to process
Worse.
it.
How many times can you listen to Under the Sea?
Yeah, I guess the limit's 3.
You know, I've yet to play Kingdom Hearts 2, and I won't lie to you, I have 2 reasons as to why I'm avoiding it. One's the intro. I don't want to spend
The
5
intro
hours
level,
on...
or?
The tutorial, before you even see the title card, is like 6 hours.
Oh! Right, yeah.
And then there's also Atlantica, which is just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the game does pick up and it's really cool. It just takes forever to get there, from what I remember. You good?
Yes. Let's avoid the haunted diving suits. See, I'm going to be bobbing up and down a lot, just because I'm looking for the 99 crates. Yeah.
99 crates of weight. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that.
Hang on. No? Alright.
I can feel this is gonna drive one of us insane. Looks like a level where there should be something in an off corner point, but there isn't.
That is exactly what this is. Also, of all the things to bring back from Crash 3, like...
The underwater levels?
The underwater levels? Really? I know these guys were, like, strapped for time, but, like...
The underwater levels in Crash 3 were kind of okay, because they weren't big, wide-open sections.
Yeah, they weren't big and wide, they were narrow.
Yeah. I can remember seeing the underwater levels in Crash 3 and actually pretty good.
Yeah, they were. There was only 2 of them, and they were perfectly serviceable. Right, and now it gets worse.
And the only part you really dislike are like the saw blades.
So now my hitbox is bigger. I turn like a tank.
This is also in Crash 3. Oh dear.
Yeah. Can you see how I'm inching forward? Yep.
Yeah, I kind of figured why.
Because in order to turn around, you got to turn to face the screen first. You know what that does to your hitbox?
Rhino and Pokemon.
This is, in every sense of the word. Is this the worst vehicle in the game? It's up there.
Is it better or worse than the Rhino in Pokemon X and Y?
Oh, Rhyhorn? You see, Rhyhorn's controls are just odd.
Yeah.
Like, it's a weird mix of tank, and also it requires you to, like...
Yeah.
It's tank controls, but a little bit weird, but you also kind of get it. This is just... I've got the hitbox of a fucking small country. At least I can drop bombs below me. Which is the only saving grace.
I found out in a very interesting... It's so super massive, and they give you, like, thin passageways to go down. I found the command to, like, walk backwards versus turn around is, like, one button press off of each other.
Yep.
Like, to walk backwards, you have to, like, hold up and then down, but if you just start by holding down, you turn around first.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
odd.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Ah, a little puzzle.
That solo bot run was wild. I was like disliking parts of that game I didn't even know I could dislike. Like drop bombs in the slots to make nitros go off, or you know.
Just not in the places you'd quite think. The hitbox is a bit jank. Hang on.
Yeah.
Music's chill though. This game's music in general has got a very disco-y vibe. I don't even know if that's the right way to describe it. Ugh. Right. Let's press onwards
Never speak of it again.
until the time trial. You know, a lot of these levels, to get the platinum, you don't actually need the crash dash because most of them require fucking vehicles. Like, so far, that's the third level that we can get the platinum on. Just right now.
Ah, right.
Banzai Bonsai. Early 2000s were a time.
Leave my levels alone!
Okay.
No.
He got paid for that. Anyway.
Evidently. I'm gonna go eat chips and mute my mic so I'm not loud.
Nom nom. So welcome to the first level we play as Coco. On foot.
Does she control it all different from Crash or what?
No, but this was a selling point, obviously, you know, play as Coco on foot. The food's on the back of the box. The one thing I will say to this, did you like Crash 1? Because what her moveset right now is all you get. She has this piddly little sweep the leg motion, a spin, and a single jump. Oh, and I'm gonna shatter my ankles. Belly flop.
Ah.
And just a spoiler warning, it doesn't get better. And that's it. She doesn't get the same power-ups as Crash. I think the only one she ever gets is technically optional. Yes, there's an optional power-up in this game. Ninjas! Ninjas and whatever these green things are. Ah, we need the red gem for that platform. So gem routes are very much the same as death routes. No boxes. Dodge the guys smacking some gongs around, I guess. Alright, jump over the fire. There we go. Another bounce round done. These are surprisingly tight jumps as well. Boing. And there we go. Another level off the list. Oh, God. Alright. Time for the worst flying vehicle. Gotta hold the A button down to lock on, and when it's locked on, you can fire a missile. Each ship takes 3 missiles.
This sounds tedious.
It is. Imagine being fucking 5 and not knowing how this works. Wait, how old was I when this game came out? And the fact you've got to go out of your way to get the gem, like... I'm not entirely sure why Cortex yeah. Cortex has decided I'm gonna nuke this island, but
We're too difficult, don't worry about it.
oh dear. Alright. H2O No, which has probably one of the better musical pieces in this game.
They're gonna have to hang you out to dry when I get through with you.
How do you have Ali
Bro.
make him sound bizarrely unthreatening?
He's like almost threatening.
Yeah, it's
Kinda
like
funny.
it's like it doesn't really work though. Oh, I hate this fucking ship. Oh, I see that mine there. Yeah, the Wumpa Fruit blocked my shot at that tiny ass fish. Ooh. Fucking cheese it. Another weird detail this game has, I'm not entirely sure how intentional this was, every 5th level is a Cortex base. Yeah, again, this game had oh shit, a lot of ambition to it. and yet so much of it was wasted. There's a horrible part of me thinking I need to double jump to get that. Which would be a very strange and bizarrely vindictive choice to make. Also, this is very unsafe. Any one of these workers could easily sue under health and safety violations.
Neo Cortex is so evil, not even OSHA could stop him.
Oh, there we go.
Please tell me I don't have to explain what that is.
I know what OSHA is, yeah.
Okay, good.
I also kind of like the tubes that have the enemies from the water sections outside. Like, just a nice little attention to detail. And once again, this is a stage where the FPS just seems determined to fucking tank. A lot of people have been calling for this game to be remade. And it's like... Apart from polishing it and giving it a shiny lick of paint, you know, you're not really gonna... It's just always gonna be a... That's water. A lesser Crash 3, you know? It's like...
Yeah.
No, as far as I know, this game doesn't have the swaths of cut content that Enter the Dragonfly or Twin Sanity have.
I think you've been debated.
Have I been debated? I refuse. Right. Now, as for the... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was the bait part I was thinking about.
Ah, yes. Debated. Also, we're only on level 10 and I've got 60 fucking lives. God, I can't wait for all those to vanish. Why was that a decision I just made?
That almost worked, didn't it?
So the ideas are in the right places.
You just sequence things correctly, don't worry about it.
Hang on. Right, okay, no. Any belly flop would cause detonation.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I could have told you that.
I didn't realise that Crash's Badonkadonk was I mean, he is a symbol of the 90s. He would indeed have a bodacious booty. Alright, hang on. This is going to be one of the dumbest things I've ever done.
Time to slide jump like you're. Wow.
And then it fucking worked. I forgot the slide jump gives you a little too much fucking distance in this game. A nice pit you got there, it'd be a shame if I crossed it.
The bee slide jump.
I love this.
Is that like a fish or
That's-
just like
that's
a
a fish.
scientist trying to flop around?
No, that's a fish.
Okay.
I mean, it could be a scientist in a fish costume, I don't fucking know. I ain't gonna judge. I'm friends with Benny, for God's sake.
I know, knowing this game, knowing this, I wouldn't put it past it.
Hold up. Nice try, game. Alright, 10 levels in. I'm going to take a bite of this delicious pork pie.
You have a pork pie? What the hell?
Mm-hmm. What of it?
Drain damage.
Ah! Get over here, you little orange sponge! 'Cause we're gonna wring you out.
How do you waste fucking Ali Ermi?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
How? Alright, jump over the blue ones. Duck onto the green ones. I said duck. I can see they kind of struggled on how to make a boss out of water. Also, I have now come to hate saying water because I'm British. Thank you, American YouTubers. Because, of course, that is the first thing everyone goes to. Is how us folks of the British Isles say water. Alright, so now he's added the bubble text. And there we go.
For a hot second, I thought you said bubble tax.
Yeah, so his first phase, just the blue lasers. Then it goes blue, then green. Then he goes blue, green, bubbles. And then it's blue, bubbles, green, bubbles. That fight is somehow more trivial than the first. It's harder.
Bubbles!
Bubbles!
It's faster.
Yeah.
Which probably has something to do with it.
Mockery of me in front of my minions. Not only have you defeated the elemental masks, but you are still collecting those worthless crystals. Well, you've gotten this far, and this is as far as you're gonna get. Pyro, the fire elemental, will see to that. Oh, Cortex, come on. I don't need some flaming mask to help me. I can take Crash on by myself. Crunch, you will do as I say. You and Pyro will vanquish Crash and his annoying friends.
Alright, so next is Pyro. Obviously, you know, fire.
Yeah.
I realize my brethren have had some trouble with you, my little orange friend, but I'm not quite sure why. Is it getting hot in here? Is it safe to be wearing that fur? It looks flammable!
Now everybody knows who that is.
I should, but it's not
It's Mark Hamill.
coming to mind. Thank you.
That's just his Joker voice.
I'm like, yeah, I feel like I've heard that before. I just can't place it.
It's like, so
Yeah,
now we're fighting
I
the
recognize
Joker. So, Biff from Back to the Future, Ali Ermey, now the fucking Joker. See, I can understand how they got Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
The huge fucking nerd that he is.
Mark Hamill is in so many voice acting, it's ridiculous.
Anyway, this level's pretty fun actually, the Gauntlet.
Make sure to not get hit.
Yeah, there is a death route in this stage, so I should do it without dying. Whoop. I don't know what it is, but castle levels in Crash games always kind of feel right. Hey, I can double jump now. Hey, was this the game that fixed it? Hang on. Yes, it is. Right, so in Crash 1 and well, Crash 3, you could only double jump as you ascended. This game fixes that.
No jump whenever.
Yeah. Within reason. Like,
Wait, there's a bonus platform there.
Yep. So you can double jump as you descend. In the previous game, it was strictly on the ascent of your jump, but now if you're falling out of it, you can.
Right.
You can.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That you feel like a double jump should be.
Yeah. I get why it was the way it was initially, though. Because this double jump is just a little too lenient, but it's more consistent as a result.
Right. Nice, improper looping on the bonus stage.
Oh yeah, the music doesn't loop. Yep. I feel like this game is more generous with lives than the original trilogy is. There we go.
That's better.
That is indeed better. Let's dodge these rotating spike balls of death. And I always took them to be floor sweepers. I'm not entirely sure why.
I can kind of see it.
One of Dr. Cortex's diabolical traps. Wait, wrong franchise.
Yeah.
Another detail I like, all the death platforms have the skull is in different garb. So in the ice level, it had a scarf and a beanie on.
I was trying to figure out what it was like. I see it's like a scarf with like a helmet on it, but
Yeah,
I couldn't figure out what it wasn't anything else.
It had it's wearing a suit of armor in this one. In the wizard one, it was wearing a wizard's hat.
I put on my robe and wizard hat.
Yes. It's just, again, this game has like so many little things that are like, that's cute. I can see you guys were putting in some effort. Here I come, Satan, accept me with open arms. Saddam Hussein.
Henry Kissinger. Wait a minute.
Oh, I love the sound of the magical blast dissipating.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's just a guy. It's just like a fucking pensioner busting a nut. Like,
That's not what I thought you were gonna say. It's also probably not what you intended to say either.
no, my brain just went there. I'm not entirely sure why. What happened to the texture on that carpet? It just took
No.
it just took the gem texture and was like, "This is mine now."
It's just my texture now.
Alright, purple gem. Level 12, tsunami. Ah, this is where the blue gem platform is. Oh, fuck. Right. Right, who's ready for the first extra life sink?
Like how many you're gonna lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Why is it tsunami if it's in a fire section?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Again, Coco in the Asian level.
Again.
They're driving tuk-tuks. Don't quite know what's going on with the visuals there. Oh, because my invincibility ran out in the bonus room, it's now playing the regular level music.
Yeah. I think even if it's behind you. Yes.
Three, 4, 5. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. ¡Ay, Dios mío! Alright, be careful because the lip of the boat counts as a separate platform.
Ah.
Right, hold down the B button to speed up. It's time to outrun a tsunami on a scooter.
Oh. I think I see now.
Oh no, this isn't where all the lives are going to be lost.
No, I mean, like, I know why the level's called Tsunami now.
Yeah, there's a tsunami. And you know what stops it? A door. So you might be thinking, what's that checkpoint for? Because there's the end of the level. Do not hit that nitro detonator.
Oh. Oh, is this a Nitro Sneak section or something?
No. I feel like the lightning flashes in the sky aren't working properly.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
You can, in fact, debate yourself out of doing this side path.
I was like, it's there, but I was trying to figure out how it was a problem. Like, oh, now I see why.
Yeah. It's like, how is this a problem? It's like, oh, the platforms are nitro, right. So now we're going back the way we came. Well, down a parallel street, actually. And, yeah, the fish are happy. Yeah, so remember when I said how many lives am I going to lose? Like, this is it.
You can't jump straight ahead.
Nope.
Or is it not tall enough? Ah. It's not a Japanese station square has been flooded.
Chaos.
Chaos. Somehow I feel like it'd be easier to like jump there from the boat.
Finally, I can make Eggman land. Now to just deal with all the damp.
No! That made me kind of sad, actually.
It's a mixer myself, oh no. Whatever will I do? You know what's fucked up about this? My hometown has had worse flooding than this.
Yeah.
Like, this is up to the lower windows. I've seen fucking buildings submerged where I'm from.
Yikes.
We've had fucking bridges come down and all kinds.
For a tsunami passing through here, the flooding seems kind of tame.
Yeah, no, I've got to say, for a tsunami, well, a fucking wooden gate stopped it. And to be fair, minus the flooding, and some boats and some planks of wood from, I presume, piers and stuff, the buildings are undamaged. Well, no, there's some rubble in the streets from the arches, but that's literally it. This would be an excellent time to ask if anybody knows any sailors.
I also don't have any sea shanties for you, unfortunately.
No, that's a shame. But is he forklift certified?
What?
Shenmue.
Thank you.
A game that I will never play because I'm not entirely convinced it's a game.
Don't you have to go do that level again?
Yeah.
Because you chose to leave?
Mm-hmm. Also, this level is going to be the first time we can highlight this. Box gems are a different colour.
I have a taste for some deep-fried Bandicoot.
I feel like he's one slip-up away from saying you killed Captain Clown. Or bitch-slapping Harley. One of the two.
God, I wasn't expecting to hear Captain Clown today. I probably should have, but... You know.
Look, we're playing a game with Mark Hamill doing his Joker voice. I'm gonna mention, you killed Captain Clown! I just got fucking mullered by a guy for rickshaw.
Ah, got him.
I wonder if anyone's died being hit by a rickshaw.
Probably.
You reckon?
Well, if it's going fast enough.
How fast that dude running?
And the person in question is frail enough.
Alright.
Blind
So if
corners may or may
the
not be
rickshaw is
involved.
being pulled by fucking Usain Bolt, and he hits a pensioner,
I'm more concerned about, like, the rickshaw just going around a blind corner.
I'm gonna say, wouldn't the way a rickshaw work? Wouldn't it, if you go fast enough around a corner, wouldn't it just tip?
Oh. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe the passenger died.
I mean, death in rickshaw, death by rickshaw. Do you think anyone's been killed by a man named Rickshaw? These are the kinds of questions we ask. Here in my humble abode. Also, you can jump on this thing. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, the closest I've gotten from a Google search is that people have been injured by getting hit by a rickshaw while on a bicycle, which makes sense.
It sounds like the bicycle's doing the damage more than anything. That's like saying I got killed by a nun when you actually got killed by a nun riding a bike and it's the bike that did it. Just remember, nuns don't work on Sundays.
I've already forgotten what movie that was. I know it's... Oh, my... Please remind me, I've already forgotten.
I feel like it's Naked Gun.
That... Google, don't fail me now. Magnum PI.
Magnum PI. That's a surprisingly
Just
serious thing. Have a nuns don't work on Sundays joke.
Yeah, that's a... It's like one shade of, like, you wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, look at that. Box gems are white.
Yeah. What color is that gem supposed to be? Is it like gray?
Gray? Clear? I know.
It's like when you picked it up in the level, it was like a really light yellow, like a translucent yellow. But on the screen here, it's gray.
Right, remember when I said we're gonna hate the Jeep?
This is it.
This is it. Oh boy. So this is a race. This is the only race in the game. There's a reason. It's the only race in the game. So I'm just gonna let them get sufficiently far ahead. So you can't turn around in this, obviously. But it suffers to the terrain significantly.
And you have to win.
You have to win to get the crystal.
So it's like, you get the purple crystal by getting first place, but you can get the box gem however.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
This is when I do this, it's like you gotta win as well. I'm like, oh, fuck you. But yeah, this thing's got a lot of weight. Also, why is there arrow crates here?
I wonder if this was supposed to be like another level and then you like converted it to a race level at the last moment. Or late in or otherwise late in dev.
Fucking Crash Team Racing this ain't. Like, to be fair, you can go stupidly fucking fast on this. But this requires such a level of... God, what I wouldn't give for a handbrake turn right now. Good dry steering there. I'm gonna go commit Sudoku.
Oh, you can't go backwards?
Nope. Whoa! Out of the way, Dingodile. Oh, well. Fucking... Rippers dippers, I guess.
Rip that guy, I guess.
Burp. Burp, 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 burp. So how's everybody doing?
Just hanging out, relaxing. It's Friday in California.
It is indeed. Friday in California. One moment. Let me just pop that in the chat. Anyway.
Ah, okay, that's fair.
It is Friday. I now have to post the Yakuza 0 dance. Oh, you know what? Speaking of fucking weeb shit,
Oh no.
so I had
the
a
box.
I didn't know. I had a Pokemon trading card stand come in at work. How the fuck does that work?
And? What? Wait, what?
I just kind of launched over the gap they're using that speed booster. So it's like a freestanding unit that has loads of TCG stuff on it.
Oh, okay. Like,
Then obviously, because it's high
Right,
value, we're
fine,
going to give
yeah,
it to the
sure.
tills, and it's got to be behind the tills and all this kind of shit. And I just sent, I've got you his thing, and it's like, what is it? And I went, it's a stand. And he went, the JoJo kind? And then I just very quickly turned to him and went, Jotaro!
Ew. I think my favorite variant of that joke was when a friend of mine sent me a picture and said, "Look at all these stand users," and it's just a picture of an orchestra pit.
My favourite was I took someone's footstool that we're using to reach a high ledge, and I just kind of they just went, "Hey, you took my stand," and I just went, just no, they didn't get it, but I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna milk this." And once again, we have missed the box. It's like, "What are you laughing about?" And I just went, "You'll get it."
Take your time, it'll come to you.
I was just like, "You'll get it eventually." Go on the internet and search "stand," I dare you.
Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna do that. Just the one word by itself.
And see what comes up.
All right. Star Platinum's the third result. Got it. Just like a bunch of like a music stand, a light, like one of those like tripod stands you put lights on. Jotaro, a bunch of tripods, some bedside tables, a television. Jotaro again, more tables.
We have permanently corrupted the concept of stand.
Yeah. The hell? Oh wow. Is that Whoopi Goldberg?
What? I didn't realize Sister Act had a fucking stand user in it.
Hold on. I need to like actually look this up to figure out if it is Whoopi Goldberg or just someone that looks like her.
User Whoopi Goldberg.
It is! What the fuck?
Stand Sister Act.
It is! It is, what the fuck?
It is Whoopi Gold. What?
So there's a book called The Stand by Stephen King.
Yeah.
And they did like a Paramount series in 2020 of it, and I found like a promotional image. It's just Whoopi, and like it's just The Stand, and it has like Whoopi Goldberg on the promotional image.
The fuck? All right. Just a few more boxes. Oh, we got the gem. Oh, I fucking hate this level. Alright, now all we've got to do is beat Entropy in a race. What a downgrade. Very sure it goes Dingodile, Tiny, Engine, and Entropy.
Tiny? Dingo? I need you two to help me out.
Vroom. If you're going fast enough, you can just go over the pits. It's fucking great.
Oh, mercies, I suppose.
Yeah. I haven't let go of the accelerator yet.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. What the fuck? Oh, it's this one.
No, I just fucking creamed that entire race. Like, it's really easy to win the race. As you were, and
Mm-hmm.
Stage 14, Eskimo roll. I'm having some chocolate. That level fucking depressed me.
I also want some chocolate. Oh, I bought some yesterday. Oh, I can't. I actually do have some in the house. Nice.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna now bear witness to the end of Crash Bandicoot. Rip.
Oh no, he did.
Oh no, he did. To the neutering of the Crash Free bosses. Behold, Tiny Tiger. Just gotta move side to side. Come over here, break these. Yep. Break that. Break all those. Avoid the demon penguin, whatever the fuck that is I'm looking at. That. Ooh. Hi, Dingadile. Bye, Dingadile. Ooh, moving platforms. Hi again, Dingadile. Didn't realise you could use instant transmission. Little did we know, Dingadile was actually Majin Buu the entire time. Oh look, there he is again. Wee! Look at those giant crystals. Why aren't we just picking those up?
We can't get them. They're too heavy.
Ah, shit. Goddamn shipping laws. There's Entropy, just kind of standing on a ledge doing Entropy things. I sure Engine doesn't show up in these levels. There's the gem. Yes, Jack Jack? I see you giving me the side eye. Fahrenheit Frenzy. Alright. Stage 15.
Hope you brought your sunscreen, because you're gonna burn.
Thanks, Mark.
Hey?
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Skywalker. Oh, Christ, is this thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, you thought this was bad in 2D. Oh boy.
One beer.
Dodged the fucking UV lamps up there. A to go forward, X to go back. Nice.
It was so close to being never punished.
It was. Oh, hang on, I believe the dog wants out.
As you do.
Come on then. Alright, let's try this again with a little less suck this time, shall we?
I like this plan.
I do too. Alright, dodge the UV lamps. And the pew-pews. Yeah, it's like compactor reactor, only it's on fire this time. Alright, just activate those and then immediately walk around them. Oh yeah, this crate.
Visible crap.
Yeah. Don't know. It's a thing.
So there's not much else to say about it. Oh, yeah, I see it.
Right, you meant to sneak through there, but we'll Okay then.
Sometimes punished.
I don't know what that exclamation mark crate activates.
What, the first one?
Yeah.
I think that's the only way is if you get the TNT on the roulette.
Yeah, but I don't know what it actually turns on.
Oh, you mean? Oh, you mean? My guess is Nitro creeps further in the level.
What
Yeah,
excellent
those.
guess. Dare I say it? That was quite positively genius.
Does it really count as clairvoyance if it's obvious?
I mean, that's how TV psychics have been doing it for decades.
Well, then they're wrong! But it's making them money, so whatever.
It's interesting to note that if you had enough Akawakus, you could just walk through that.
Yeah. So that would be very wasteful, and I don't think Akawakers are that plentiful in this game, it looks like.
No, they're not super plentiful.
The fuck? It's October!
Oh lord.
I don't know how else to describe what I'm seeing. I don't know how else to describe what I just saw there.
Not only was he a skeleton, he was an invisible skeleton. Ooh. Mega spooky.
It sounds like some very cursed knowledge.
Schrodinger's skeleton.
That just seems that seems very cursed.
Alright. Time to fight Pyro and Crunch.
Oh my god, there's a skull inside your head!
Ah, the triumphant hero Crash, reduced to a pile of smoldering ash.
Let's finish this.
Alright. This boss fight is also kinda... eh. I mean, they made a boss fight out of the chasing mechanic. So yeah, you come equipped with a mecha with a water cannon.
This music feels unnecessarily extra.
It is. Actually, all the boss music in this game is unnecessarily extra.
Yeah, I just suppose it's like more noticeable right now.
Also, this is the only time in the game this one with the water cannon shows up.
Oops.
This is hilarious with the crash dash, by the way. Because you actually have to wait for him to catch up. I don't know why he's making the Smithers thinking of Mr. Bones noise. Also, I'm not entirely sure why, but the later variant of this mech we get to use, as bizarre of an alien reference as it is on the cover art of the game. We're on phase 3. I'm surprised he hasn't thrown one that splits in two yet. Oh, there it is.
And then he fucking died.
Yeah, the game doesn't really explain what these elemental avatars of Crunch are. Anyway, we've got the Death Tornado spin.
Cool.
Cortex! Why is that mindless Marsupio still collecting those crystals? He's defeated Rocco and Wawa! I'm beginning to question the value of your super weapon!
I don't need another mask's help. I could take this Crash punk out with my metal arm tied behind my...
Oh, Crunch. Stop being silly. Uka, he will use the elemental masks. No need for you to lose any beauty sleep.
Right. Set places at 37% already. So next time
Not
we'll
bad.
be off to the
Of
fourth
course, I
room.
imagine I imagine it'll slow down a lot once relic grinding hits.
Yeah, once the relic grinding hits, it's going to slow right the fuck down. So despite being an ice room, this is actually the wind element.
Yeah.
Ugh, right. Next time we're going to finish the main game, anyway. We'll have all the gems that aren't in the secret levels you get for relics. Because they're an entirely different can of worms. And then the grinding begins. Ugh.
Yummy.